Okay, look at this one and not this other. Town one, I guys. Chula. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Our main start point here, we've of course already excavated one block, so we'll just see what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that should be at the same height as the other one. Yes, it is. And yeah, so now we're just going to go around and pretty much raise the ceiling up. So now we can go ahead and actually get started with the entrance design. Okay, so starting off the entrance, we're first going to locate our 2 door blocks here, and we're going to, of course, destroy those. Then we're going to go in by a further 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm just going to quickly give myself by 2, and then hopping down here, we're going to go to the right by another 2, and then let's replace this block here on the ground with a barrel. And we've just done this so that we can easily link up our hopper, so now let's just stick. Stand on top of the barrel, face towards the entrance of the base, and let's just dig a little bit of a tunnel all the way out until we reach our block here, which we actually did destroy. And now before we actually replace this block, let's grab our hoppers out and start placing those in, connecting up to the barrel here. So we're just going to force hold shift and place them all the way like so on top of
अतिरिक्त सकाइज अहिले एकछिन भएन
on top of this last one here, let's place a rail with a minecart with a hopper in. In that, and then we're once again going to cover that up with our block. And now just to test out and make sure this is working, we can throw an item on top of this block. You should see it should instantly disappear, and then when we come down to our barrel, you should see it is in our barrel. So now that's our kind of key lock opening system and the return system set up, nice and simple. Now at this point we can just quickly replace some of these blocks here with stone ones just to make it look a little bit nicer. There we go. And now off to the left here from our first entrance block, we're going to destroy these blocks like so. Let's just go maybe 5 blocks in for now. You may have noticed we have hit the outside here. We'll of course fix this up later. And now to the right of this, let's destroy another couple of blocks like so. Now starting off with our distance here, we're going to go 2 blocks to the right of our door, so 1, 2, and on this block here, let's place in our
No, Totally. Right here. Slimy. ऐसा है ना, 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 ऐसा नहीं है ना, ऐसा नहीं है ना. Slime थियो त मसँग त. Slime. Slime रहने त गाइस अहिले नर्मल पिस्टामा काम चलाउनु पर्ने हो. के पनि हुँदैन गाइस.
Two sticky pistons, and then in front of those our stone blocks. Now directly behind the bottommost piston, let's place in a stone block, followed by a piece of redstone dust on top of that. Then in front of our stone block here, we're going to be placing in a redstone comparator.
Comparator रहनु. Using a comparator.
Facing in towards the stone block here. Now we're going to have to destroy a couple more blocks. And now we're going to be placing in a couple of droppers and a single hopper. Make sure you place these all in the right way or else it's not going to work properly. So for our first one, let's first stand all the way in the corner here. We're going to hold shift and right click facing the comparator.
Dropper कसरी हुनु नि अब. गाइस मेरो उ त देखिरा रहेछ त. स्पन को नजिकै बनाएको छु यार गाइस मैले.
So that it's facing outwards. Then for the next one, we're going to jump and place it. so. So that it's facing in towards the pistons. And now for the final block, let's place in a hopper pointing downwards into our first. First dropper we placed. Now finally we need to place a block inside of this bottom right dropper here, so it can be whatever you want. I'm just going to use a piece of stone, and then facing into that dropper let's place in a redstone repeater. And if you're playing on bedrock and having issues with the door not staying open or like closing randomly, just replace this instead with some redstone dust and it should work.
To me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where
Hopefully. And now to test out the entire system, let's now just add in some redstone dust here, and then we can just chuck a button up here, I guess. And now when we press the button, the door should close. Just give it a second. There we go. The door has closed, and now we can press it again to open the door up. Now, I'll highly recommend placing a repeater here instead of a redstone dust, just because I found that it works a lot more reliably having that there, which allows the item to cycle through correctly. So yeah, don't skimp out on the repeater, okay? Next, what we need to do is connect up this redstone line over to our hoppers over here. So now let's just remove a little bit of the wall here, just so we can actually access the hoppers. And we're going to be digging a little bit of a tunnel. You can probably just remove this stone block for now. We're going to dig a tunnel all the way over to here, just like that. And now let's connect our redstone up all the way over to our hopper here, except for on the last. Let's just remove a little bit of the wall here, just so we can actually access the hoppers. And we're going to be digging a little bit of a tunnel. We can probably just remove this stone block for now. We're going to dig a tunnel all the way over to here, just like that. And now let's connect our redstone up all the way over to our hopper here, except for on the last block, we're of course going to be placing in a redstone comparator. This is Josh from the... From the future, I'm just saying, I forgot to add a repeater here, so make sure you add a repeater. Repeater right smack bang here, okay? And that way, as our item passes through the hoppers, it'll quickly signal this comparator, which will turn on the flip flop over here and activate the door, of course. Alright, now we can cover up these couple of blocks here, all the way up and until our hopper side. Actually filled those blocks in as well. We're just going to leave this open for now though. And now for the final part of the redstone, let's once again drop down here where our barrel is. Instead this time we're going to go to the left by 2 blocks. And on these 2 blocks right here, let's place in 2 spruce logs like so. And
No.
make sure it's connected up properly. Here we're going to place in an additional stone block here, and we're going to bring our redstone dust up, and then we're going to add in some more stone. Blocks over here like so. So, on the next block here, let's place in a repeater with a full tick of delay.
Full of delay. Okay.
This is so we have enough time to press the button and run outside of the base, and make sure you add that delay. Also, if you feel like it's a little bit too fast, you can just add in another repeater and add some more ticks to that if you want to. Now what we need to do in order to clear this existing redstone is just dig a little bit more further over this way, and we also need to extend the ceiling up a little bit as well.
What?
Now what we're going to do is just place in a couple of blocks like so. Actually, we're going to go all the way out here, and now we're just going to bring this redstone line up here and then back down this way, and then just easily connect it back up to our existing. Existing line like so. And yeah, so now that is pretty much it for all of the redstone. We can test it out by just pressing this button here. With a little bit of a delay, you should see that the door should open and close. Once again, if it's a bit too fast, just go ahead and chuck another repeater in here if you want to, and then now we can press it.
Good.
Press it, and as you can see, it'll take a little bit longer to close the door. And now just to triple check everything is working, let's go ahead and test the door. We should see it should close up. Throw another on and open it. Now I just realized that the stone kind of looks a little bit out of place for this area because this is primarily
So guys, that's it. That's it guys.